Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where it's going to be my July TBR chosen by Dart Attack. So for anyone who is new here, this is Dart Attack. This is how I choose the books I'm going to read each month. Very simply, I throw a dart at this board, it gives me a prompt, I fit a book to that prompt. If you want to get up to date on all the rules and all the previous versions of this game, the playlist will be linked down below. But today we are here to choose my July TBR. I am filming this on the 4th of July. It is the first chance I've had to film it, so we're a little bit late, and I have actually already read a couple of books this month, somehow. So I'm slightly ahead of the game, but before we get more into that, let's quickly recap June. So, June. I don't know what books were on my TBR. I cannot remember what the prompts were, I can't remember what the books were, but I do know I have quite decisively failed it because there were at least 2 books I didn't read, which were The Queen of Eaflaria and Docile. I think there were more as well. I went completely off-piste with my reading in June. I was incredibly busy, I was incredibly stressed, and I just had to read what I felt like when I felt like it, and I just had to go with it. It was also whatever-thon, so the whole vibe was do whatever you want. So I know I didn't finish my TBR, I know I failed. As has been the way for a while now, there are no punishments, that will be the same going forward, but I didn't manage it. I did have a decent reading month, and you'll see my wrap-up coming in the next week or so I had a good reading month. It just wasn't my TBR, even a little bit. And like, I know it didn't fit the prompt, so I couldn't switch it out. Like, basically I failed. We know this, it's fine, we're gonna carry on. But moving into July, we are having a very slight switch up of how Dart Attack is going to work. Basically, as I said, I'm an incredibly busy person. My job is getting more and more intense as time goes on, and that is unlikely to change. It shouldn't be as bad as June, because I won't be working weekends, but it should still be very, very, very intense, and I'm not going to have a lot of free time. Keeping up with reading and booktube is already practically impossible, so I don't need to make it even harder by making a really tough TBR. So, I don't think I will manage to read 6 books each month, but I am still going to do 6 throws. My estimate is that I'll probably manage about 4 books a month, and it's so variable. This is the thing, like I can go 2 to 3 weeks without reading anything, but then I might have a weekend where all I want to do is read. So like in the last 2 days, like day and a half even, I've read 2 full books because I just really want to, whereas I hadn't read at all for 3 weeks before that. So predicting how much I'm going to read in a month is really, really hard, but I think around about 4 books is likely doable. So what I'm going to do, or I guess what I've already done, is I am going to keep it at 6 throws each month, but in my prompt stack, I have added a load of non-book prompts. So it can be things, basically a prompt where I don't have to pick a book. So it might be like how I read, where I read, or like a different challenge altogether. Like I've got buy a book or buy a book for a subscriber, all sorts of things in here. And it just mixes it up a little bit and means I will be hopefully not picking 6 books each month. You will also notice the board currently has no prompts on it. There are 2 reasons for this. One, I did dart sprints recently, but even if I hadn't, I would have cleared them because with these new prompts, I would really like to get a selection on the board to start with instead of just my normal prompts which make me pick a book. So I have cleared the board, we are gonna go from scratch. This was a plan anyway, and then I realized I'd actually lost the stack of prompts that were meant to be on there and I tidied them away at some point. So I don't actually know what was on there anyway, so whether I wanted to change them or not, I kind of had to. So it all worked out. But yes, I have a giant stack of prompts. Like there are hundreds here at this point. And they're all the wrong way around considering it's got prompts on both sides. So I'm not sure what I've done there, but I'm gonna have to figure that one out in a minute. But yes, so I'm gonna sort this stack out and then we're going to add a Patreon prompt and then we're going to add 9 of these and then we will start the throws. Very quickly, the tally, not looking too bad. I've just realized there's 2 that are on 3 from last time, so I can take those out. So yeah, I'll put it here. Actually not looking too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so the prompts are all now the right way around, ready for in a minute, but we're gonna pick a Patreon prompt first. Anyone that doesn't know, I had a Patreon, or I have a Patreon, and for a couple of the top tiers, you can choose prompts to put on my board. It's not like normally when you recommend it, I can choose it or not, whatever these people say, I have to put on, and I put 1 on at the beginning of each month, so that's what we're gonna start with, and we're gonna go with, can't get it up, there we go, that one. I don't know what colour to put it on. Normally there's a gap. There's not. So I'm gonna go with dark blue. I have no reason for that, but we're going with dark blue. Okay, and I'm now gonna choose 9 prompts from this stack to fill in the other gaps. I will show you each one as they come up and then I'll put them all on the board. So for pink at the top, we're going to go with that one. On red, we are going to have, I don't know, that one. On light orange, I know what colour everything is. We will have That one. That was dark orange actually. On light orange, we are going to go with that one. Okay, after a massive shuffle, on yellow, we are going to go with that one. On light green, I don't know, there's too many. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah. Okay, almost dropped the whole stack there. Let's go with, I don't know, this one. Okay, I lost track of what colour we're up to, but I think we're on dark green, so we're going to go with that one. Okay, then we've got light blue and purple, so let's just pull two out. We're going to go with light blue, and let's see for purple. Oh my god, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. That one. Okay, they're all on the board. I guess it's time to get into the first throw. I have no idea what I'm going to pick this month because I genuinely don't know what I feel like reading other than romance. So I may just pick lots of romance, we'll see. But just very quickly for book clubs, the Burned Books Club for Docile is coming up in about a week, I think, after you're seeing this. So I need to get this done, but I won't put it on my TBR. It's on my June TBR. I just need to get it finished. And then the next one for Burned Books, which is the actual July-August book, is We Go On Forever by Sarah Govett. So that's probably going to be an August read for me, but I thought I would tell you so you have the full 2 months to read it. And then the In the Ravenous Dark live show is coming up soon for FAES and Gaze. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this done by then, just because I'm having a real struggle with fantasy at the moment. And then the one after this we're doing is Gear Breakers, which is the official July pick. Ravenous Dark was June. So that's all the book club picks that are going on if you want to pick up any of those and watch the live shows. But it's time to do the first throw. Okay, first throw, I've got 2 darts for some reason. I don't know why I've got 2 actually. Let's get rid of that. First throw, I guess the only colours I'm trying to avoid are dark blue and mist, because then I'd have to add a throw. But I'm hoping, I don't know what's on the board obviously, but I'm hoping a few of them are kind of like non-reading ones. So let's throw, let's see what we get. Same as always, if I get a bullseye, then I get a reward. If I get an outer bull, then I get to just pick whatever I want, but it does officially go on the TBR. It's not like a mood read later. So let's see. I don't know, just pink. Okay, pink works. Let's see what it is. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I think in general if I get one of these like non-reading prompts, I probably won't turn the camera back because I don't have like a book to hold up. But I did get Mother TBR. And what this is, I don't think I've actually told my mum that this is one of my prompts yet, but she's gonna have to cope. What this is I get to choose a book to go on her TBR. So we have things like Mother Pick, where she chooses a book for me or one of her favorites, which I read. This way around, I don't have to read anything, she has to read something. So I'm allowed to choose literally any book to put on her TBR. This is actually difficult because a lot of the books I've wanted her to read recently, she has already read. So I need to go do some thinking and see what book I want her to read. Okay, I've been debating for a while. I did consider doing XX because I know she wants to read it at some point and it'd be funny, but I'm not gonna do that. And I was considering like a YA contemporary, because that's often what I get her to read, like LGBT YA contemporary, because she doesn't pick up YA herself, but I kind of, when I read lots, I'll be like, I want you to read this one, and she has liked a lot of them. But we're not doing any of that. I wasn't doing like the next Burned Books pick, all of these. What we're doing is I Hear the Sunspot. This is a manga. I don't think she has ever read manga in her life. She's read graphic novels, but I doubt she's ever read manga. But I read this on Spooks' recommendation and adored it. Flew through the whole series so far, all 5 of them in about a week. I love it so much and it's an adorable story, and I think my mum will really like the story, and I kind of love the idea of slightly challenging her in terms of format and reading backwards. Well, I say backwards to us, it reads obviously the wrong way around. Again, not the wrong way around, just different to how English is written. But I'm really intrigued, and also it's quick, so I don't feel too bad adding this to her TBR, and I'm going home tomorrow for like a day, and she could easily read this in a day, and then I can bring it back with me. So you're reading I Hear the Sunspot. Good luck. I'm really intrigued. I will feed back at some point in a tweet or something what she thought of this, because this could be very interesting. Okay, that's the first throw. Pick for my mum, I Hear the Sunspot. Okay, a pin is in pink. Let's replace that prompt and then we can do the next throw. Oh, no, 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 no. Can you see how many are about to drop? Oh. got away with it. No, that was stressful. I did not want to tidy that up. Okay, God, this is evidence I have too many. We're gonna go with this one. Okay, throw number 2. At some point I am hoping I do get some books for me. I might just end up with a load of like ways of reading, like go read here, read a book in a day, and not actually have any books. But if so, then I'll talk you through a couple books I'm interested in and that will do. The whole point of this is just giving me some more flexibility but still playing, because I love playing and it's fun and you guys enjoy it. But I don't want 6 books every month that I have to read because it's stressing me out and I don't have space for more stress. So, throw 2, kind of hoping for a book this time, but we will see. Let's go. Light orange. No idea. Let's see what it is. It is sci-fi. Okay, I'm officially just being lazy today. The camera's just gonna stay here. I might turn it around again in a minute if I can be bothered, but I'm being a bit lazy. So, sci-fi. This is perfect. Do I read much sci-fi? No. Am I in a fantasy mood? No. But it's July. I'm not officially doing any readathons this month because I don't have the mental energy, but Steph from Steph Loves, who will of course be linked, is hosting its Sci-Fi July, which is like a low-key sci-fi readathon with a bingo board of prompts to fulfill. I'm not like officially taking part, but I will very happily read a sci-fi book as kind of part of it. So I think I know what I'm going to pick for this one. Okay, I'm going to read Artificial Condition by Martha Wells. This is the second book in the Murderbot diaries. I read the first one a few months ago and really enjoyed it. Could probably do with a reread before reading this one, but I don't mind that at all because they're 100 pages each. So I will likely reread Murderbot, but I'm not putting that on my TBR. This is on my TBR. It's sci-fi. It follows a robot called Murderbot who has kind of rewired themselves, so they're not a murderbot anymore. They have much more agency, and it was really interesting and really badass, and the first one left on a massive cliffhanger, so I'm super intrigued. So that's my first official book on my TBR, and it's teeny tiny, and it's sci-fi, so I'm honouring Steph's Sci-Fi July readathon without putting too much on my plate, which is perfect. I'm not going to lie, although it looks nicer with the camera switching back and forth, it's a lot easier just leaving the camera here. This is good for a day like today when I can't be bothered. But anyway, prompt on light orange is being replaced with this one. Okay, let's do the third throw and see what we get. It is red. Let's see what it is. Ooh, fun. Okay, this is a special one with the stars around the edge, which as always means this doesn't count as like one of my throws, it's just like a power. And what this one means is for the rest of the game today, if there is any prompt that comes up that I don't want to do, so say it was like big book, what I have to do is recommend 5 books that fit the prompt, and therefore I don't have to do it. That's what this is. It's like a special power I now have. If any prompts come up that I don't want to do, I recommend 5 books, and then I don't have to fulfill that prompt. I've just recommended books instead. Again, clever ways of me having to read less, but not making it too easy on myself. But we'll see what comes up. I may or may not use this. It's good fun though. Okay, replacing the prompt on red, we're going to go with this one. Okay, throw number 3, take 2. As I said, the star ones never count, they're just like fun extras. So let's see what I'm getting. Dark orange this time. I'm really leaning towards the left-hand side of the board today for some reason. Oh no! I feel like I should be more mad at this. I don't mind it too much. This is +1, so I'm now up to 7 throws. This may end up biting me in the arse, but I'm hoping there's enough things on here which mean I don't choose books that this doesn't ruin me too much, and I do always have that rec ×5, which I can pull out if I need to. So, +1, and then we'll try again for the third throw. Okay, replacing the prompt on dark orange, we're going to go with this one. Okay, throw 3, take 3. Hopefully I'll get a prompt I can actually fulfill in some way this time, instead of like a fun extra. We're gonna throw, I still have no area in mind, so just there. Light green. That's safe. Let's see what it is. Ooh, fun. Gift. Okay, so the prompt I got this time is gift, which is a really fun prompt. My problem is I have too many to choose from. I've been gifted so many books in the last year or so, it's just ridiculous. And I want to read them all. So I'm gonna go do some thinking and I'm gonna pick one out. The thing I'll say as well, this is the same as June, as long as I fulfilled the prompts by the end of the month, I am going to allow myself to switch books. So like, if I pick one now, which was a gift, but then I don't want to read it and want to switch it for another one, I am going to allow myself to do that because I need the mental space at the moment to do things like that. Okay, I've been debating for way too long and I've narrowed it down to 4, so we're going to very quickly run through them. I think I know which one's top of my list, but we'll see. First, Sweethand by G Peltier. This is a really cute, I'm assuming, romance. It sounds adorable about, yeah, forever lifelong rivals who arrive back in Trinidad at the same time. And I think, yeah, like maid of honor and best man, I think, at a wedding for their siblings or something. I don't know. It sounds cute as hell and I'm excited. I then have The Fascinators by Andrew. This is a YA kind of fabulous thing, I think, with like, you know, teens who have a bit of magic, and I think it all gets a bit tense. It's very queer. I'm excited. I've been excited for that one for a very, very long time. I then have The Friend Scheme by Cale Dietrich. I did read If This Gets Out by him and Sophie Gonzalez earlier this year and really loved it, so I'm intrigued to read more of his work. And this is like an enemies to lovers male-male romance. I think they're both like spies, or their dads are spies, and they kind of have to hate each other, but like they kind of fall for each other, so that's a vibe. And then the one which I'm probably gonna read is The Ones Meant to Find by Joan. This is a dystopia. I don't know much about it. I think it's like an eco world. You're like scored on how eco you are or something. Not completely sure, but I know a couple of people have read and adored this recently, and I'm very intrigued by it, and I'm kind of in a dystopia mood, and it's stunning. So this might be the one, but if I don't decide I want dystopia and I want like something fluffy or YA or whatever, there's many, many options. But I think we're gonna go with The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. Okay, replacing the prompt on light green, let's go with this one. Okay, throw number 4 out of 7, so we've still got a bit of a way to go. Let's see what we get. Pink again, still safe, luckily. Let's see what it is. Ooh, that's fun. Seasonal read. Okay, I've got 2 very obvious options for myself for seasonal read, and that is You Had Me at Ola or The Bride Test. I want to read both of these. I literally read The Kiss Quotient yesterday, and so I'd really love to read Bride Test. They're both rereads, I've read them before, but also this one. They're romance, they look summery as hell in their colour schemes. One of these. They're adult romances. This is all I want to read right now, honestly, so one of those 2. I don't know which. Leaning towards this because I just read Kiss Quotient, but I also feel like I should read something different. They both feel very appropriate for summer, so one of these going on my TBR. I hope you don't mind that I'm being really indecisive in this and just throwing out like a load of options of things I might read. I will, I think at the end, do an official like, these are the books I'm aiming for, but I kind of want to make the point that it's a bit flexible at the moment, and it's all good fun. It's just a way of me kind of thinking through what I want to read. Okay, so my tally is rapidly increasing in scariness, but let's replace the prompt on pink with that and hope for the best. Okay, throw number 5 out of 7. We're starting to get to a lot of colours I need to avoid unless we want more than 7 throws. But let's throw and see what happens. I think we're gonna aim for yellow, light green, yellow through to light blue, because that's like the only safe area right now. So anywhere there will do nicely. Yellow, that's fine. Let's see what it is. Ooh, okay. Odd page number. Okay, so I got odd page number, which is exactly what it is. The book I read has to have an odd number of pages. This doesn't narrow down my options very much, and I don't know what I want to read at the moment. So that's actually quite hard. Intriguing. I don't know what to do with that. I need more guidance when I don't know what I want to read. Again, I can switch out any point during the month, but I don't know. Okay, I don't have any queer YA contemporary on here yet, so I went and grabbed 2 arcs I've got, The Unpopular Vote and Meet Cute Diary. Both have an odd number of pages. I don't know which one I'm leaning towards. For a while it's a Meet Cute Diary, but this one's really grabbing my interest. One of these. I am really sorry for the indecision in this video. If this doesn't sum up how much I'm struggling with picking up, like knowing what to pick up at the moment, I don't know what does. But that's why I play this game. It narrows it down just a little bit. So one of these. Probably Meet Cute Diary. But we'll see. They're both quick, they're both fun, they're both queer. They work. I feel like we need to take a second to appreciate that I'm nowhere near done, and this is how many books so far I've been like, maybe I could read that one. I'm not being very decisive today. I'll have a proper list at the end, I think. This is why I normally don't give myself flexibility and just say I have to fulfill the prompts and like suck it up, because otherwise this happens. This is why I never pick up anything without a TBR. I am not good at decision making when I'm tired. Anyway, Let's replace the prompt on yellow and try and pick another book. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go with this one. Okay, very scary board. Still aiming for that yellow through light blue area because it's safe. Let's see. Dark green, that's fine. What is it? Okay, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, easy prompt, adult. It's gonna be another romance. It's going to be another romance, if I'm honest. I don't know which one. It might be You Had Me at Hola, because I hadn't chosen that one. It might be one of these two, which are Rumi's and Joshua Hadel's Guide to Not Dating. It might be one on my iPad. I've got loads. I recently downloaded a Katie Robert book because everyone keeps talking about Katie Robert books and I'm intrigued. I also just downloaded A Touch of Darkness, which everyone's talking about. I have a lot of adult romances. I'll read one of them. Again, I'll tell you at the end which one I'm going to officially put on my TBR, but it's subject to change. But it's going to be something with smut. When I'm tired and I don't have energy, I just want to read smut, okay? Leave me alone. Okay, let's replace the prompt for hopefully the final time. We're gonna go with that one. Okay, what I'm hoping is going to be the final throw. Let's go. I don't know where to go. Light blue. That's safe, that'll do. Let's see what it is. It is, oh fun! Watch BookTube. Okay, this is a super fun prompt. With me being so busy, I never, and I mean never, watch BookTube because I don't have time and I always feel like I need to prioritize reading or editing or something. And I've got a few prompts like this. I think I've got podcast and TV and a few other things in my new prompts. Basically, I have to now watch BookTube this month. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assign numbers to the colors. So pink is going to be 1 through to 10, purple going clockwise. I'm going to throw again and see how many videos I have to make sure I watch. You would think 10 in a month isn't that many. My watch later list has over 1,000 videos on it. That's how little I've watched BookTube in the last few months. So I'm going to throw again, see what number I get, and I have to watch that many BookTube videos this month, and I will at some point let you know which ones I watched if I keep track. If not, I will watch this many, I promise, but let's see how many I'm trying to watch. So as I said, pink is 1, purple is 10, goes clockwise. I'm gonna aim towards the higher side because I want to challenge myself because I think I've watched like 2 BookTube videos in the last 2 months. So let's see how many I'm gonna be watching. I'm excited. Amazing. Do I take that double? So that would be an 8, but it is a double. So I'm gonna do it properly and we're gonna watch 16. I'm going to watch 16 BookTube videos. I'm gonna make myself a little tally on my phone and I'm gonna cross it off every time I watch a BookTube video. I know there's at least one I'll be watching later because India's TBR game is premiering later. I haven't watched Becca's TBR or Steph's or Jade's or Gav's or Rose or Spook's. So that's like a good 6 off the bat, which I can watch in the next day or 2. And then I have to watch 10 more throughout the month. So that's that, that's the throws. Let's turn around, talk through my TBR and call it a day. Okay, so let's quickly run through this. We have for Mother TBR, I Hear the Sunspot. I'm making my mum read this month. For sci-fi, Artificial Condition. For what the hell is next? Gift, we have The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan. I think is the one I'm officially going to go with. For seasonal read, we are going to go with The Bride Test because I honestly just want to read this afternoon. Then for odd page number, we're going to go with Meet Cute Diary, and for adult, we're going to go with Sweethand. So it's kind of a contemporary heavy month, but with a couple of different bits added in here and there. So, ooh, dropping it. That's the stack of what I'll be reading. My mum will be reading this. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy with that. There's definitely some other books I want to read, just to name off a couple. I obviously have to read Docile, which I'm going to be reading this week because the live show is next weekend. I kind of am leaning towards reading Graceling. I recently got the editions of Graceling that I really, really want, and so I'm kind of tempted to read that. I don't know what else. Oh, You've Reached Sam. I have on my iPad. I have an arc, which I'm very keen to read. And then I do actually have a couple other like dystopian arcs, which maybe I'd want to get to, but I'm happy with this as an official stack. I've got 3 pretty quick books, 1 really short book, and then including Docile 2 dystopians, so I'm very happy with that. But that is it. That's my reading plans. I'm happy. I may read none of these books. I might switch them all out for different prompts. I might just completely fail, and if I do, so be it. But I'm optimistic and I'm excited about my reading. I think that's the really key thing. I'm having fun playing, I'm having fun getting the books, and it helps me narrow down a little bit what I'm going to read, because I'm, as you have seen, very indecisive at the moment because I'm not feeling, not motivated to read. Like, I do want to read, but I'm just struggling to have enough mental capacity to make decisions. So this is a good way of narrowing it down to like choosing between 2 or 3 instead of like the 300 or more I have in my flat. So I'm very happy. But that's it for the video. So we're going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how your reading is going, what you're planning to read in July. I'd love to know. If I do get through all of these, I'll have had a really good reading month, considering I've already read 2 books this month, somehow. Well, I say somehow, because they're romance and I really want to read romance. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Link down below to all of my other social media and everything like that if you want to check them out, including my wishlist and my Patreon. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you'd like some more bookish content from me. But that is it for this video, so bye, and I'll see you in the next one.